started one Saturday morning. It was a cold and rainy day when a bus pulled up and a team filed out claiming they were ready to play. The coin was tossed, the ball was snapped as the balls cranked up the steam. You could see the sweat and fear wash across the face of the other team. You better buckle up your chin strap and pray that you'll survive, because when the Tennessee Vols take the field, you'll be lucky to get out alive. The team was good, they were strong and tough, and they did their best to fight. But they couldn't match the hometown boys dressed up in orange and white. It was late in the game with a minute left, and they come knocking on our door. And that hometown crowd jumped to their feet as the rain began to pour. And then the ball was snapped, and the team pushed hard trying to cross the line. But them balls stood strong and held their place as the clock ran out of time. And then the game was over, and the rain had stopped, and the stadium shook with cheers. Another team loses and heads for home, crying volunteers. So if you're brave enough to play with us, be ready for a fight. 'Cause down here, football is not just a game. It's a way of life. It's the same as it's been for years. If you come to play in Knoxville, you'll be crying volunteers. See you next time, boys. Yeah, you'll have that orange running all down your face. It's what you call volunteers. Tennessee volunteers. How about them Vols? Go Big Orange. Volunteers. Tennessee volunteers.
I was lost. Completely, hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost completely.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost. Completely, hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Welcome, boys and girls.
live.
With voices and everything.
We better have voices.
No
Why don't you ask everybody?
No mistakes.
Why don't you ask everybody? Whoever's producing your show, we got a producer over here.
We do.
We pay a lot of money to that's
Where am I
just
supposed
handling
to look
everything.
in this fancy studio? Up there?
I don't know. Yeah, look up
Okay.
there. That's your camera.
What's up, boys and girls? What's going on? It is Friday night. Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome back to BVD TV for Friday night prime time. You recognize this guy. This is my, what was it they used to call you? That dumbass hillbilly
Hillbilly truck
guy.
driver. Yeah.
Yeah. This
And
is
I am
my-
a hillbilly truck driver. Leola.
You are.
Leola.
You are. He is.
Remember when
Catfish.
we lost to Leola?
I do. I also remember when we lost to Loyola. That was even worse. This is my buddy Catfish. Clearly, we're not at home in my studios. We're here at Billy's house. Billy's down. I hope he's down there cooking.
He better be.
Is he down there cooking?
Better be.
He went somewhere and said he'd be right back. We hadn't seen him since. I don't know if he got kidnapped or found something better to eat out there or what. I don't know. But anyway, we're here tonight, Friday night, tomorrow. Can they see that?
It's kind of got a glare, but it says Billy Ratliff, D-tackle, Magnolia, Mississippi, 4 letters, 1996 All-SEC freshman team.
And fumble recoverer. in
Fumble
1998.
recoverer and
The
causer.
The greatest.
And caller, because remember, didn't he call that?
Well,
Don't
he
take
said,
your helmet
"Take your
off.
helmet
We're
off."
getting the ball
Yeah.
back.
I was sitting, Catfish. I was sitting in about the 13th row, section B. I could hear all this stuff going on the sidelines, and I swear I heard him that night. I couldn't hear exactly what he was saying, but I could see him over there on the sideline stop T and say something. So
That's amazing.
it is. What an amazing.
And Tennessee
night.
put that on their Facebook page 2 days ago. That whole thing, that was some Chevrolet sponsored thing about that play.
Well, there is some debate with some of us whether that was a caused fumble or a
It was.
recovered fumble. Well, while Billy's here, if Billy shows up in here
He's bigger
tonight,
than you.
he's a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, he
And-
squashed you like a grape.
in a lot better shape than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. I told Carter if it ever came up, I'd tell him it was a recovery.
Oh, hell yeah.
I lied. I ain't gonna tell him that to his face. Would you?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Not, you mean that it was an accident like
Yeah.
Sean Jay says it was?
Yeah. Well, Sean Jay's my boy.
It don't matter. He called it.
It don't
It
matter.
don't
He
matter.
that's right.
He
got
called
the
it and he
ball.
recovered it.
That's right.
I don't
that's
care who. We won the ball game.
If you're not a Tennessee fan, you probably don't care what we're talking about, but we do because that play obviously didn't win us the Natty, but it was very integral in avoiding a horrible upset loss that night when, by all rights, we should have lost that game.
It didn't lose us the Natty, that's for sure. Because
It sure
if we didn't, we would have lost. We wouldn't even been in the game.
Wouldn't have been in it. That's right. Anyway, welcome Friday night. You guys know the drill. We start off with if you got $100 bills in your pocket, you're welcome to hit the PayPal link. If not, that's just fine too. I love you for who you are. But it's YouTube law. I don't know if you knew this, Catfish. It is YouTube law. It's in their bylaws that if you stream, you have to say that at the beginning, somewhere in the beginning of your shows.
I think you ought to give half of it to the producer as a tip.
We can do that
I think so.
if he can. If
He
can,
broke. I mean,
he can
he
come
broke.
from over there to over here.
He's broke.
We got a lot to talk about tonight. The problem is, haven't figured out what it is. Now, Tennessee fans, we got the big basketball recruit, Chandler.
Kennedy Chandler.
Kennedy Chandler, yeah, best player to come out of the state. Some people are saying the best recruit Tennessee's ever landed, and definitely the best recruit they've landed since Tobias Harris.
Mhm.
He's out there in Kansas now at some Christian prep school, getting ready. But the best thing is we stole him from Memphis.
Yep.
Anytime-
I heard that Duke was in the running for
Duke,
him.
North Carolina, Memphis. I would imagine all the other big boys were after him too. But Rick Barnes, man, I made a video earlier about it. Rick Barnes has got something special brewing here. And if we have a basketball season, and I think we will, I think basketball might be safe. A lot of that will depend on whether or not we have a football season, of course. What an awful time we're living in. It's painful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
I think we'll have a basketball season. Remember when Rick Barnes came here, there was a large contingent that loved to hire. But there was still a significant contingent of Tennessee fans that thought he was just coming here to cash a check and retire. I wonder what they're thinking now. What were you thinking?
I was thinking a little bit of both. I thought, great, we got a legendary coach, something we've needed, but he's on his last days. He's not going to be here very long. So I was thinking he would get the program built up, and this still may happen. Get it built up to prominence, get us to our first Final Four, maybe even win us a natty. Who knows?
You know why I want to go to the Final Four, not just for Tennessee, but probably right up there, right below Tennessee being able to go. So Uncle Lou would shut his pie hole about us not being to the Final Four, and Georgia has. Wouldn't that give you some satisfaction that he couldn't say that anymore?
It would. There's a lot of things that would give me satisfaction in shutting Uncle Lou's pie hole up. But an hour and a half's not long enough. I have to do one of them 24-hour strings. Shout out to Bad Dog. Bad Dog is one bad dog.
Yes, he is.
And tomorrow he's doing another one of his 24-hour streams. Those are fun. Well, fun to watch.
I've watched about an hour of one of his 24-hour streams.
I got on there with him about 4 in the morning last time he did
God.
one. And I was on there for a couple hours, and he was on his last leg.
Is he in this chat?
I don't know. He doesn't show up much here at night because he's doing streams, and he does have that little bad dog and a family and stuff. And he's streaming Lakers game. He's streaming the Alaskan.
Man, he's got
moose
some
turds.
subs now, don't he?
Oh,
my goodness. Yeah. You know what? I got a bone to pick with Bad Dog. You know what it is? He's arguably one of the greatest YouTube TTC trash talkers.
Oh,
without a doubt.
No question.
I got him to come on my show. Remember the fan face-offs a couple years ago with Law Tide? I said, man, this is going to be.
Bad Dog and Law Tide? How did I miss that one?
You watched it?
I did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you said the same thing I said. He was nice to Law Tide. He was nice about it. Said all these great. I was hoping he was going to come on there and talk trash about Alabama.
You got to piss Bad Dog off.
Well,
you got to really piss him off to get him to lay into you. Ask Sports Live in the ATL. Yo, go, mother lord. I don't want to cuss too loud here because we got a teenage impressionable mind back here behind us.
But he's a great, nice guy.
He is.
Probably, one of the nicest YouTubers I know personally.
Until you piss him off.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Celine Driver, secondary sponsor here on BBD TV for at least, what is it? What is today? The 15th, 14th, 13th, 11th, 12th?
14th, I think.
For another 15, 16 days. Appreciate you very much. We'll talk to Celine Driver at the end of the month about continuing that. Of course, that's totally up to him. And shout out to my boys, Klein, Everhart, and the gang over at Everhart Transportation Incorporated, 1622 Industrial Road, Greenville, Tennessee. If Catfish was still a trucker, and he lived in Greenville, and he was running his own trucking business, I guarantee you he'd be getting his fuel, he'd be getting weighed, if that thing broke down, he'd be getting it worked on, he'd be getting all that done at ETI, because them boys do it all. And I've been told they'll even give you a hug on the way out the door.
A hug or a tug?
Well, I don't know about that. No tuck and rub and all that stuff. I don't want Klein pissed off. But they're great guys over there. Look, they're a sponsor, lifetime sponsor for a reason. But I don't just say this stuff because they put a little change in my pocket last year. He really is a great guy. And you ask anybody that knows anything about Greenville sports and business in this town, you would never know he runs a business like he runs. He's just down-to-earth, great guy.
Well, one of my buddies is leased on over there.
Oh, yeah?
Tony Justice, singer.
Yes, he is. That's right.
Flatbedder.
Got a video.
Got a gold Peterbilt. Did you know that?
Wait a minute.
He got a gold Peterbilt.
He got a gold Peterbilt. Who built it?
Listen, old truckers never die. They just get a new Peterbilt.
Well, you said he had a gold Peterbilt. I'd like to get a gold Peterbilt. I mean, I wouldn't have no use for it, but I'd like to have one.
Maybe a golden Peterbilt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mix words. What's that?
We got a call. Sometimes you got to watch these anonymous ones.
I don't know how to do this stuff.
Well, I'm gonna do it for you.
You
Producer, get this guy on the phone over here. We got a caller. It's anonymous. What you got?
I hear him breathing. What's going on, anonymous? Sound like a cow.
Let's flush him down the toilet.
Well, I like that sound. I don't get to hear it very much. Well, no, that's not true. John, when he comes home and starts drinking, I hear that about every 10 minutes.
Hey, you want to hear another one I like? Since this is the BVD TV, we could play this one on BVD TV.
Oh, play it.
I've got a lot of sound effects. Man, we got a killer sound system
He
over
does.
here.
He's got the sweet setup right here. If I can get if I can get Billy and Catfish to sneak off for a while tomorrow, I might try and stick this in my pocket.
Here we go. See if y'all can recognize it.
I recognize that sound. I don't recognize who it is.
Sounds like he's got prostate cancer, don't it? Them little tinkles.
Tinkle, tinkle, string,
Listen, it
string.
ain't done.
I was expecting a fart. I'd have thrown a fart in there if it was me. Is that dropping the lid?
Yeah.
Like dropping the microphone?
Yeah.
Thank you, Wilkie, for the super chat, sir. BRS in privilege on BBD Live tonight.
Yes, sir.
That
Somebody said something earlier. What was it that I
is
think?
he saying Volunteer Roadshow is privileged to be on BBD TV tonight? Is that what he meant to say, or?
Yeah, it is a privilege. Celine said something. He says, "Who am I sponsoring?" What did he say?
You got to watch Celine now. He come in here the other night. And
He said, "I'm." Yeah, you mean I'm sponsoring Catfish too?
No,
He's not sponsoring
He's
me.
not
I'm just
sponsoring
helping
you.
out.
he's just a co-host.
I'm a co-host.
So we can say for 2 hours. We can say
I'm
whatever
not
you want
getting
to.
any of it, but BVD's gonna tip the producer.
There you go. There you go. You can look at it any way you want to, Celine. Just remember, you don't own this one. You're not the boss over here.
Hey,
Sometimes he gets kind of bossy. in
does
the
he?
comments.
Does he get mouthy? Bama Marine says something about
Oh,
you.
boy. What'd Marine say?
BVD eats plain pork rinds.
You've been saying that for 2 weeks now. Somebody said Magnum in here, and I want to shout my boy Magnum out.
Is that the Magnum with Uncle Lou Magnum?
Yeah, the Magnum from way back. When
Way
they
back
did-
in the day,
Me and
they
Carter
did a
show,
podcast.
and then them two did a show, and
Mhm.
we do it together. Yeah, that Magnum. Magnum's not around much anymore. He done went and had a baby. Well, his girl had the baby. He did the hard part. All she did was just have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he done went and had a baby, so he's not around much. But he texted me yesterday. You remember a little over 2 weeks ago, my son Kevin found me
Mhm.
on a live stream. That's all I'm gonna say. Magnum texted me about some pretty cool stuff of his own, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But Magnum, if you're watching, shout out, brother. Do your thing. That's all I can say. So when I'm on here talking shit about you, saying you used to be on here making them videos when Georgia was good, then when they'd lose, you'd run. Don't let that bother you. Wouldn't let that bother him. Would it bother you?
No.
Okay, good. I don't know if it bothered him or not. Billy Cole. Sending a man a free T-shirt and a free flag, and he's going to keep dissing me. Classing the show up tonight. Catfish is on. I think I'll hang around. Billy, look, you're going to hang around
Hey.
whether Catfish is here or not.
Billy Cole's, that's my dude.
Billy Cole is
He
cool.
seen me at a truck stop one time, and I give him an autograph.
I knew I should.
A hat.
I knew I should have autographed that shirt, but I thought if I autographed that shirt, he opens that package up and it's got my signature on it. He might flush it.
He didn't flush that hat.
Well,
We ate it in the
just have to see.
McDonald's. The McDonald's, I think we had
Is that anything like McDonald's?
the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I think I had a double quarter pounder with cheese, no pickle, extra onion.
Do you remember that slogan from back then, the quarter pounder?
No, that was the Big Mac.
Big Mac, I mean.
Two
yeah.
all beef patties,
Patties,
special
special
sauce, lettuce, cheese, something.
Two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese,
all on a
pickles,
sesame-
onions on a sesame seed bun.
That's
Hell
it.
Yeah, that's it. My brother, may God rest his soul, or whatever. He passed away about 17, 18 years ago. Used to go to Ohio State. I don't know what this has to do with anything. It was my half brother, and he was gay.
Mm-hmm.
So once he got out of Greenville and got up to Ohio State, the flamboyancy came out in him, and he had a little cocaine problem there for a while at Ohio State. He was studying the books and hitting the, He went into a McDonald's like 2 in the morning, late up at night one night after an Ohio State game. Ended up in jail because he went in there and started singing that 2 all beef patties, and he was doing the I can't dance like him, but he was dancing around, screwed up on drugs, singing the 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed. Put your ass in jail, bun. Thank you, Celine Driver. Can I get a flag? I need some kindling. Yeah,
No, we ain't sending him no flag. I
no.
don't give a damn if he give a super chat. It ain't kindling. It should be
Not
flown proudly.
He's gonna have to do better than a $2 super chat to get a
Hell
flag.
yeah.
We're gonna have to talk PayPal, and he might do that on a video though, because Celine makes videos, you know. Yeah, he makes watch videos, car videos, rants, opinions, stuff and such like that. And I hate to see that happen on. You know, some of these guys, they'll get on camera and burn their rival shit. I'd hate to see somebody burn a Tennessee flag. That would crush my heart.
Do you want to give something away from the volunteerroadshow.com store?
Sure. Why don't you talk about that?
Why don't you set up the parameters of the giveaway? Like, what do you have to do to win?
You got to call in.
Got to call
First
in.
and foremost, you got to not be a dickhead.
Yep.
I can say that over here.
Yeah. You can't say that on the Volunteer
Can't
Roadshow.
say that on Volunteer Roadshow. You started to say we got sponsors. You almost said that, yeah. Because you usually say that when I talk about it. Anyway, we got sponsors over here, too. Anyway, you got to call in. What else? You can't be a dickhead or a shithead. You got to be nice. You're the one giving it away. You said.
What am I going to get? How about a Tennessee 6-pack?
You got anything in there in the grab bag that somebody by chance that's not a Tennessee fan would like?
I got a Clemson something, but I don't know what all I have.
Okay.
Because we're filling up Pigskin Pete's store too.
Right.
I'm going to soon have a little bit of everything from every team here real soon by Labor Day. And there's some exciting news not coming from me about that. We got a call. 2 calls.
Oh, wait. Mrs. Cook, thank you for the super chat. Good question. Is chess unbanned yet? Very good question, Mrs. Cook. I almost forgot about it. At the current moment right now, chess is not unbanned. But as soon as I talk to Cranges and get his approval or disapproval, chess will be off of ban this weekend at some point.
What did he get banned for?
For dissing us twice, showing up late on the morning show. Can't do that.
I'd fire him.
Well, he don't work for us.
Oh.
But, you know the morning show with Lou and BBD. You know what I'm talking about. We made Chess Hall.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's watching now. And maybe we'll
We
go
got the callers stacking up. We got 3 on hold.
Hit the damn button.
And they should be able to hear the show while they're on, too.
Yeah.
Let's go with this first one. 402 area code. Let's see. Hit the talk button. Bring them on, BBD.
What's going on, 402?
It's Nate the Great, don't be late, a.k.a. Nick Kingston.
You know Nate, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Nate?
Nothing much. Just chilling and calling in whatever we want to talk about.
Talk about what you want, Nate. You're chilling. Are you chilling like a villain, or are you grilling and chilling?
I'm just chilling, yeah. I think one video like I asked you, BB, that you watch hockey or something like that.
I do.
And you said yes. You're a Blues fan, right?
Correct.
All right. So about NHL college hockey is my
College hockey.
third
Nate, we don't play no college hockey
what?
down here. We don't play no college hockey at Tennessee. Yeah, that college
I
hockey
know,
is for
I
up
know.
north in Michigan and Ohio
Sorry,
and Boston College and places like that.
I'm just saying I live in Omaha, Nebraska, which is I said before. Omaha has a university that plays college hockey, which is Division I. I have season tickets for every season. It's pretty cool actually to see your team try to win every time. And I mean, I like NHL too, but I like to watch my main city team. So
Nate, aren't you a Clemson fan?
What?
Why am I thinking you're a Clemson fan?
I'm a Michigan fan and a Nebraska fan.
That's a wrong Nate.
Yeah,
But-
that's the wrong Nate. That's
Yeah.
Tiger Nate, I think, or
Mhm.
something like that. Well, I was going to try and give something away
Oh.
to him for being the first caller.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the turd that called a few seconds ago, but he don't deserve nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna give. I got something
Oh.
to give him. I'm gonna give you some
Yeah, I can hear you.
some culinary advice. Living in Omaha, go across
Okay.
the border into Council Bluffs. The first exit you come to with all them sculptors on the overpass. There's a Sap Brothers truck stop. They've got a burger there that'll knock your socks off. That's a free advice from Catfish.
You can believe that too, Nate, because he's been all
Okay.
over. He's been all over this not flat
Yeah.
Earth.
I actually there's one by Gretna, Nebraska, like in Sapros and stuff, and but I'll try the Council Bluffs one sometime, and yeah, I mean, this is kind of the first time I'm calling in, BD, for your show, but
it is first time I've talked to you, Nate.
thanks for the call,
Nate,
BD.
Thank you for calling,
Thanks
buddy.
for calling me. You're welcome.
Appreciate you, buddy. You have a good weekend. We're going to move on down the line here, Catfish.
Number 2, you want to bring them on?
Bring them on. Let's pop them off.
Looks like Celine Driver.
Oh boy, what's going on, Celine? Hey.
No,
No.
the boss. The boss.
The boss.
Celine Driver is the boss.
Nah, not around here,
Hey,
Bubba.
you know, I could not resist being able to finally talk to the legend that is Catfish.
Well, hey, here he is.
I like him already.
Here he is. Before you do that, though,
Well, I've heard the name Catfish thrown around so much. You know, I finally get to talk to the legend.
well, talk to him, man.
Talk
Here
to
he
me.
is. Don't call
Just
him.
a shame you're a
He's a
Tennessee
Gator
fan,
fan,
that's
ain't he?
He is. He's a Gator fan.
I was going to tell a story.
I am a Gator fan.
About Florida, University of Florida, but it might impugn my character. So I'm going to refrain from telling my University of Florida story.
If it's, I mean,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
it. I've been a Gator since 1975, so it's been a long time.
Celine's older than us, Catfish.
He is.
Yeah, he's not proud of that. He's sad. In fact.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not that I'm not proud of it. It's just that it depresses me sometimes.
You know, you've been saying that as long as I've known you. Can I get an explanation on that? You should. It shouldn't depress you, man. You should be elated over it. The fact that you're older than me, that means you've lived longer than me so far, and we're both still kicking.
So far,
Given all my problems.
the Slob Olympics will probably do me in, but that'll be all right.
Yeah, well, me too. That could be our grand finale. We got to try. And get Catfish down to the.
Might be
Slob
Chess's grand
I'm gonna
finale
go.
too.
I'm going to bring Billy, too.
And you ain't gonna bring him.
Yeah, I am.
All right. He ain't competing
Why?
because he'll win.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
he can be the announcer. We'll live stream it.
That'll work. Well, you know everybody's probably gonna live stream it. Everybody
Mhm.
down there that makes videos. What's on your
I
mind?
might even
What's on your
live
mind,
stream it.
Celine?
I think I'm able to live stream through the phone. I think I have enough subs to do that. I'm not nearly as big as you guys are. I'm just a small channel. You know, like you said, I do watches, I do cars, I do rants, I do opinions, I do some football.
Well,
But I'm just a little channel.
we got a few callers. Talk to Catfish here.
So why did you become a Gator fan? You from Florida?
Well, not originally. I was actually born in Boston.
Boston?
But we moved to Florida in '72. And I was just a kid. And one of my mother's coworkers had a son who was just heading off to college right around 1974, and he ended up going to the University of Florida. And he came back to visit right around New Year's of '75, and he came back for a vacation or something, and he was all decked out in the Gator, orange and blue and everything, and impressionable kid that I was, and he told me all about the university and about football, which I had only just discovered a couple of years earlier, and then he found a game on TV, and we sat together and we watched the game, and it was just fascinating. The Gators back then weren't very good, but they actually won that game. I wish I could remember who the opponent was, for the life of me, I can't do it. It just kind of went from there. I just, and the university had a good reputation, and I didn't want to go outside the state of Florida to go to college, so it was a good school to shoot for. Even my dad approved, and my dad never approves of anything. One of those guys.
Well, he apparently approved of you.
So, it kind of went from there, and, I suffered through the winless season in '79. I suffered through the dual probations of the '80s and the Charlie Pell era that damn near killed the program, and all the good times that came. The little bit of good times in the '80s that came, and then the '90s. I was by then I was already at UF in the '80s. I never missed a home game. It's just like almost a lifelong thing for me. It's been since I was like 10 years old. So it's been 45 years I've been a fan.
Well, I'm going to go somewhere with it right now. You talked about
all right.
Here's what I'm going to say. The only reason y'all got a winning record against the Vols is because y'all dodged us for all them sorry Gator teams didn't have to play Tennessee for, what was it, 7, 8, 9 years? And you never even played Tennessee while we were good.
Decades,
yeah. So that's all I got to say.
Oh, geez. Every Tennessee fan I talk to says the same damn thing.
Because it's true.
It's like Lou said. Yale has 27 national championships. What the hell good is it doing them now? You had your time. We had our time. Now we're both looking up at Georgia right now. The past is the past. I'm only interested in 2020. And we're going to road grade you. That's, first of all, don't get that twisted. We're going to road grade you. And then we're going to...
About all of that shit I'm going to listen to.
That came from BVD.
I just wanted him to use the flush button. Is he still on here?
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry about that, Celine. But I do love you. Thank you for the sponsorship. Can't be listening to that Florida crap for more than a couple of minutes. We'll give you.
Do you want to hear the Florida story?
Which one?
About me in Florida.
Is it bad?
It almost was bad.
I mean, if it's got anything to do with making them look bad, hell yeah, I want to hear it.
No, it could have made me look bad.
Oh, we don't want that.
All right, go back into the Wayback Machine.
Okay.
1986.
Just out of high school.
I'm sitting on the University of Florida campus. Taking a tour. Now, let me preface this. Back then, there wasn't the rivalry that there was in the 90s.
No, we didn't play them.
Right. I came that close to going to the University of Florida for their plant pathology department.
But you didn't.
I didn't. But it wasn't
Shows
because...
right then.
Yep.
Smart
But they had
fella.
one of the top 5 plant pathology schools in the country. Still do. Great ag school.
Them Gators, they are pretty good with plants.
Mm-hmm.
Not the legal kind, though.
Let's take you ready for this one?
Yeah, I can't see it, but yeah.
Ballard Sports.
Oh, God. Go ahead. Hello?
What's going on, Balls Road
Hello?
Show?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I'm not going to do that to you. What's going on?
Can you hear me now?
What's going on, Christian?
Hey, not much, man. Just hanging out, trying to kill the time and everything. Saw you guys were live, and I figured I'd call up.
Yeah, well, I do that, pretty much every Friday for the last 8 months. come on
Yeah.
live.
Well, I noticed it was on the Vols Road Show. So, I mean,
We're not on the Balls Road Show, are we?
Better not
We're
be.
on my channel.
oh, no, it's on your channel. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
My bad.
The Vols
Hey,
Road
it's still
Show is on BVD.
it's still a volunteer channel, though.
That's right.
That's right. That's all that matters. So
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm just
I know.
hoping for some SC.
Unlike when you call in
Go ahead.
unlike when you call in lose shows, I know you got a point tonight while you're calling in. You've actually you know what you're going to say, and you're going to say it starting now. Go.
Oh, yeah. I'm just, hoping for a football season. And listen, we can agree on one thing, and that's that the SEC will be the last conference to try and cancel the season. We're down to 3 right now. The ACC, the Big 12, and the SEC, of course. And if I had to make a prediction, if there's any conference to cancel next, I honestly think none of these conferences are going to cancel unless something bad happens. But I would probably guess that the Big 12 is probably next to go if there is a conference to cancel next.
I don't know. They're pretty adamant about a conference schedule +1, but then again, so is the ACC. I don't know. It really doesn't matter who goes next. The thing is we don't want a next, because if there's a next, that means we're most likely not having football, because the other two are going to follow suit pretty soon.
Yeah. I was surprised to see the Big Ten cancel before the Pac-12, because a few months ago I was hearing rumors like the Pac-12's already thinking about not having football. And, of course, those rumors were probably not true. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I don't know. But I was surprised by the move the Big Ten made. And one of the teams that opted out was Penn State, and they had a chance this year at the playoffs, winning the Big Ten. Beating Ohio State. I mean, they were going to get better. They were going to have a chance.
Playoffs?
Yeah, he's talking playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ballard, you're an Alabama fan, so we don't have anything we can give you. We need a damn Tennessee fan to call in here. I'm not trying to run you off or nothing, but I don't have anything Alabama to give you except an ass whooping in October. Haven't been doing too good at that.
You know what I think about Alabama?
You hate them?
Me too. Can you hear that, Ballard?
How was the past? Yeah, I can hear it. How has the past 13 years gone?
Not too good.
Let's flush him.
Yeah, where's the flush button?
Hit the flush. Go at the bottom right.
One?
Yeah, go ahead. Hit it.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of him. Before we take our next caller, I got a couple of shout-outs here. To Mrs. Cook, thank you for the super chat. Celine getting flushed. Oh, it's shot up on me. Celine getting flushed is the best thing on YouTube tonight. I knew I made the right call. Now, he's going to be mad at me forever. Yep. Super chatted to tell me, not cool, big boy, not cool.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, too.
The producer did.
You told the producer.
I told the producer to do it. I know Rattlehead had a super chat in there, too. I'm not going to miss my boy, Christopher the Champ Rattlehead Duncan. You know who that is, don't you? Or no?
Oh.
Florida fan, great guitar player.
Oh.
Won LOUTUBE's Got Talent this year.
Okay.
Thank you for the super chat. He says, saw this headline on the Onion.
That's what do they call that? Satire.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
satirical.
I guess they got layers of stories, right?
No, it means it's fake.
NCAA reminds boosters that full bribes still due, even if football season canceled. LMAO, probably true. That is probably true, Rattlehead. Boosters, where the hell did that go? I don't want to misquote what he said. Oh, boy. Yeah. Bribes always do. Don't matter whether you got football season or not. Them bribes, you gotta come correct with them things, don't you? Them bribes.
Mm-hmm. Alabama's been greasing the palms of the NCAA for the last 13 years.
Boy, did you see that schedule they got?
Oh my goodness! Don't get me started on that.
Them and Georgia. What is it with Georgia getting lucky?
Because they wanted Georgia to play Alabama.
Well, I mean, a couple years ago, that was the deal. Georgia's ducking Alabama like they had any control over the schedule, but still, it's funny how these schedules keep coming up like they do. Who got the roughest end of the deal on that? I think
Kentucky and Vanderbilt.
well, Arkansas,
they got screwed.
Arkansas got it bad too. I think they got Georgia and Florida both. I think.
Yeah.
I think. Don't quote me. Let's go to another caller. We got.
Then this one deserves the applause coming in.
The 6-1. I can't read it.
Vodka.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's give him an applause.
What's up, guys?
What's up, vodka drinker? I think this is the first time you and I have talked.
It is the first time I've talked to any of y'all.
Well, how in the hell are you?
What y'all doing?
Doing well tonight. How about you, buddy?
No, just sitting there and listening to y'all talk about how the season's in the balance with the coronavirus and all that. And the worst thing y'all come up to is that Bama got the good end of the stick on the schedule.
Well, they did.
They did.
Oh, come on.
Who'd you get?
Are they the only one?
Well, I know Tennessee didn't.
Yeah, that's all we can
Who should they have played? Who should be on Bama's schedule? Florida?
Yeah, somebody.
That good. They've already got Georgia, so we'll give you that. You already got LSU.
Shit, they gonna play. Shit, Bama gonna play hell with Kentucky with their quarterback. They can't stop running the ball.
Well, Kentucky ain't got a quarterback this year. That guy gone.
Well, think about it. We might be overreacting, BVD. They got us the third Saturday out in October. They probably needed to soften up the schedule a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Probably needed a break.
That's the way I'd tell it.
I'm sorry, Vodka. I apologize for.
Yeah, we jumped the gun on that.
Yeah, we did. We jumped the gun.
No, there's no apology you got to give me at all, man. I'm just glad y'all got a show going on. Looks like everything's going good.
What the viewers want to know?
Congratulations.
Are you drinking vodka?
Oh, and by the way, man, I hate Catfish. You need to ask Billy. Yeah, ask Billy a question. When it come down to his recruiting, what was his three choices that it come down to?
From what I hear, he had 5: LSU, Florida, Notre Dame, UCLA, and Tennessee.
That's a no-brainer, especially back then.
Yep. He tells.
He didn't go to Notre Dame.
He went up there for a visit. Yeah.
He visited all the big boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the big boys back then.
Yeah.
Which are, pretty much, except for Tennessee and UCLA, all the big boys now.
Yep.
I mean, he couldn't, back then, what year?
94 would have been when he was recruited.
Yeah.
And he'd have been freshman in 95, but he redshirted.
So he couldn't have gone wrong with any of those picks, I wouldn't think.
I know one thing, he was undefeated against Bama.
He was.
And Georgia.
And he was.
Yeah, well, I'm very familiar with those years.
I bet you are.
Well, yeah, I'm very familiar with it. You have no idea the hell I put up with.
Actually, we do, because we're living it right now. You guys have never lost 13 years in a row to Tennessee.
Well, let's just put it this way. Whatever I took was never dished back out.
I'm not buying that.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I know what...
No, I'm serious. I'm not a shit-talking guy because I know damn well what it's like to be on the other side of the stick.
It's painful, ain't it?
You do come up with some pretty good stuff in the comments.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the best commenters on my channel.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say this on the way out with you. Philip Fulmer was no snitch. He just tied the bow on the box that Spurrier shipped.
Spurrier wrapped, yeah.
So, there you go.
Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I can say that I'm the only one on this phone call that's ever been in that man's house he grew up in because I worked on his mama's wheelchair.
Spurrier's?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I can say I'm the only one here whose dad played ball against him.
Well, fair enough on that.
Yeah,
back when
he's got a sister and a brother. Yeah, Fulmer got a sister and a brother that look just like him.
Huh.
I hope his sister don't look like Fulmer.
She does. She looks just like him when she smiles.
Lipstick and makeup can only do so much. Vodka, I feel.
All right. Well, I'll let y'all go. I told BVD the other night I'd call in, and I finally did. So.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I feel privileged to have the phone call from you.
Absolutely.
So
now you need to call Volunteer Roadshow next week. Talk to Billy.
All right, I will.
Flushing him. We're not flushing him.
No,
Y'all have a good one.
We're going to
You
give him
too.
applause. We're going to give him applause.
All right.
First time. I'm happy, or I guess happy is the right word. Vodka Drinker and Melissa May chose BVD TV to be the first shows they called in on.
Nice.
I'm proud of that because that's two legendary commenters right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is Pam in here? I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention. Why, Cade Mays may never play it down for the balls. Damn, I didn't want to come across that.
No, don't. Let's go to
I'm
the
not
next
reading
caller.
that. Go to the next caller.
This is Jesse J. He says something
Lord.
catfish.
This guy can't talk a bit.
What you got for catfish? I'm right here. I could take it.
Yo, Raj there, BVD and Catfish. How the hell y'all doing this evening?
Good. How are you, Jesse J?
Fantastic.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, man, I just wanted to call in from one truck driver to another and say, how the hell you doing, brother?
Keeping it in the hammer down, keeping, meet. I need that left-hand street.
Oh, that. No, but anyways, no, BVD, Ethan wanted to tell you, hey, brother, he sent you a PayPal earlier. Me and him was talking. I said, you don't watch the stream with me? He said, yeah. And you said something about the PayPal, he said, Daddy, I want to send BVD some money. I said, okay, buddy, go ahead. So I just wanted to call in and say, hey, man, what's going on? Love y'all, love the shows, love Volunteer Roadshow, love BVD and everybody else, and just wanted to call in and say, go Dogs, and we'll see y'all here in a few weeks if we have a damn football season.
Make sure you tell Ethan BVD said thank you very much, and give him a fist bump for me.
Oh, I will. He was mad last night when I got off the air, and he's like, Daddy, I want to talk some more. I said, I know, son.
Good-looking boy.
But no, like I said, I just wanted to call in and say what's going on to everybody out there in YouTube land, and just reading the comments, and just wanted to say hello, and what the hell's going on, and y'all have a good evening. That's all I wanted to do, buddy.
You too, Jesse. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all your support, brother.
All right, y'all have a good one. I'll see you Sunday there, BVD.
All right, buddy.
Night, Catfish.
Good night, but thanks, buddy.
Yeah, all right, see you.
There was a time I wouldn't have done this for a Georgia fan back before I started YouTube. We got some great Georgia fans, at least on my channel. I know you do too. Slim Mosley, Killer Mime.
Webster said,
There's a lot of
BVD,
them.
turn up your mic. How about the rest of you guys? Can you hear me okay? That's the first I've noticed anybody saying about the mic.
I can turn it up a little bit.
What's up, Evil A-Bomb? How you doing? And now there's one I've never seen.
Who?
That one right there. Uatu.
I hadn't seen that.
Uatu after the whistle. Interesting.
Somebody said, hey,
Anyway.
Catfish, I can't see. Somebody said that.
Yeah,
Who was it?
it's hard to see these things. What's up,
I missed
Crimson
it.
Brave? I'm sorry I've been neglecting you tonight.
Evil
There you go.
A-Bomb, man. How you doing?
Had to give Crimson Brave his time out.
Well, we got another caller.
Let's
This
get
might
it.
be a Tennessee fan. I might be able to give something away.
Hell yeah.
From
Pigskin
Volunteer
Pete
Road.
says he can hear just fine.
From volunteerroadshow.com. Let's see if it's a Tennessee fan. I've been dying to give something away. Go ahead.
What's going on, Tennessee fan?
What?
That's getting ready to get something.
What's up? What's up, Big Ball Daddy?
I know who this
And
is.
Catfish.
I
What's
know
up?
who this is.
Who?
This is Sam.
Sam Bell?
Sam
What's
Bell.
up?
What's
How you
going
doing,
on, buddy?
Sam Bell?
Okay, for the question to both of you,
All right.
Catfish, what's your opinion about the UT Chancellor not allowing fans to tailgate at the University of Tennessee, in your opinion? And two, what's the Admirals out of Knoxville, what's the high school football record going to be this year?
Sam, you want something free?
No, thank you.
Well, we tried.
Hey, I've tried to give Sam stuff before, and he just won't
All right.
take it.
I'm going to answer.
All
As
right.
a fan, I hate not being able to tailgate because that's like a tradition.
That's part of
Walking
football.
around the
Yeah.
stadium, seeing who you can see, all the good-looking women, going down to the river, seeing all them big boats.
Well, you don't get that.
But
like,
as a volunteer roadshow part owner, it's good because they can come out to Tap House and tailgate with us, play cornhole or whatever they want to do. So, but I think it's a bad deal because that's part of football.
10, 15 years ago, somebody walked up to me at a bar and said, "Hey, buddy, you want to play cornhole?" I'd have knocked the shit out of him.
It's on ESPN now, though.
I know, right? Wouldn't you, though?
Yeah, I didn't even hear about it until about a year ago.
There's a million names they could have given that game. How the hell did they come up with cornhole?
Because there was a time when you had to, the outhouse had corn cobs. Do you know why?
Ooh, because out of toilet paper or something?
Yeah.
No.
What did he ask you? I done forgot.
Well, I don't know.
Something about Greenville's record. What's Greenville record?
I didn't hear Greenville.
No, I said Admiral record. The Admirals out of Knoxville. Admirals.
The Admirals.
The Farragut Admirals. That's my team.
That's his team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, thanks for the call, Sam.
We're going undefeated. I promise you that. Let's give him a. He's been commenting on me for a while.
Sam Bell is gold. I brought him with me from the Greenville crowd.
Really?
I see him at every Greenville game. His dad. His dad's big people in Greenville. I'll just say that. I don't want to say what he used to do, but his dad's a big guy in Greenville, and a very, very cool guy too. Every time I've seen Sam Bell's dad for years, he'd come up and shake my hand like he'd known me all my life. And I'll give you this much: when Sam's dad was working, he's not the guy you wanted to see.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not that guy, but a cool guy, a great guy nonetheless. He's retired now. And Sam Bell, huge Greenville fan. I'd put him right up there with me in Greenville fandom.
Well, we got Webster, 515 area code. You want to take that call? Man, we're ringing off the hook.
Hey, rattle them off, baby.
Says he wants to talk about Tennessee women's basketball. We got a Lady Vol on the Volunteer Roadshow.
Yeah, we do. We got a Lady Vol. You got a Lady Vol. Hornbuckle.
We got some Lady Vol
and
stuff.
You got the Lady Vol
face mask
gator thing. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, BVD and Catfish. I got to tell you guys, I'm not normally a fan of teams that do the quote unquote the black thing, the blackout. But man, I got to tell you, BVD, your lid that you're wearing tonight, and Catfish, your shirt, those are about the two sharpest Tennessee clothing items I've seen in a long time. They look good.
They do match, don't they? Hey, listen, this is Jeff Webster, by the way. Everybody.
I know.
I'm not going to say any more than what I'm about to say, so nobody ask me what I'm talking about. I ain't telling you. Come Monday, about 10 o'clock in the morning, I may have a totally different look come Tuesday morning, and this hat may be very valuable to me. This or any other hat. That's all I'm saying. So move along. You'll find out Monday. But tune in to the morning show with Lou and BVD on LOUTUBE Monday morning for Stump the Chump, and you'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. What else is on your mind, J-Dub?
Hey, I was just saying, you all said you had some Tennessee swag.
Yep.
And BVD, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this to you. The principal of the local high school here, his two daughters are absolutely mad, diehard Lady Vols basketball fans. Cool. Both his daughters were really good basketball players in high school, and his oldest daughter got to go to a camp that Pat Summit wasn't at, but one of Tennessee's assistants was running it. It was a camp in St. Louis, and they just came back and that was it, man. They just fell in love with Summit and Lady Vols. So if you got any, I hate to be somebody calling up saying, yeah, send me something. But if you got any Lady Vols, anything, a little poster, a little keychain, a little something like that, man, BVD, send it up to me because I got two girls up here, or two women now, who would just love that.
Hook him up.
Email Bobby C at volunteerroadshow.com, and I'll send them a one single-use coupon code for 2 Lady Vol Gators. Not gators.
Let's show 'em.
Gator. They're right there.
I showed them Monday night, and I still don't think you've watched that. That was maybe the best promo commercial in the history of promo commercials.
Yeah, it was like QVC. I watched it.
It was awesome.
But you
Oh, wow.
email me and I'll send you a coupon code for 2 of them.
It's the kind you pull
All right.
over.
I'll
Pull it over your head, and then
Use it
it's
for a
around,
face mask.
Yeah, it's around your neck, so you can leave it down when you walk in the store. You just pull it up. They're great, man. I got a checkerboard one myself. Jeff, appreciate the call, buddy.
Well,
Don't
hey,
kick him off.
let me say ahead of time before I get out of the way here on behalf of Claire and Grace. So Claire and Grace, thank the 2 of you, and thanks, fellas. A good stream. I'll just step into the comments now.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. You know, he made me think about something.
Hit the applause button. He needs an applause.
Yeah, short applause.
Mm-hmm.
Short applause. Made me think of something. You remember Kara Lawson, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what she's doing now?
She's at Duke.
You know what else she's doing right now?
What?
She's still on the board of directors or something at Tennessee.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How can you be that and a coach at Duke?
You tell me.
They
gotta fix that.
They will.
Fulmer's not happy about it, and he shouldn't be.
Well,
I mean,
I'm gonna say something right now, and I'm not saying this because
Duke, you know they've got to be pissed off about that. Though.
No, they got to steal.
They did.
I love Kelly, love her, but I'm not so sure if Kara Lawson would have been the better hire.
Well, we'll never know.
We'll find out.
This is Kara's first gig, isn't it?
I think so.
She's been broadcasting at ESPN for years.
But she could ball, though.
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
So could Kelly, though.
Kelly and Kara both are in the Lady Vol Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's a very tight ring too. You know it.
Yep.
There's been so many great Lady Vols over the years. I mean, till frickin' Gino douchebag area, whatever came and ruined it.
But you know, Gino, after Pat died, just too bad he couldn't have said anything nice while she was living.
Yeah, really. He had to wait till she died. That's the way it usually works. Though.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt, same thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand him till he died. Then I started seeing all the documentaries about him and got to learn about him and fell in love with him.
Well, I'm going to say something, and you can't take my Vol card. I'm starting to like, especially lately, because he said, I know you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't, but go ahead.
He said some good things on the news lately. You can't help but like Steve Spurrier now.
Oh, yeah. I Gator fans, I admit it. I'm a fan. Kind of always have been.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I used to chuckle when he would take digs at Fulmer. Oh, it pissed me off, and I wanted to punch him right in the bag.
I want to knock his teeth down his throat.
Oh, what do we got here? Mark
Johnson. I hadn't seen him in forever.
I know, right? Thank you for the super chat, brother. Was looking forward to the Vol game this year. Oh, well. Boomer
He's an
Sooner
Oklahoma
boys.
fan.
He is a Sooner fan.
He used to call him, man. He had some funny calls when he'd call me a year or two ago. Man,
Mark,
you need to start calling in, Mark.
We'll see you in 2024, I guess, I think is when we were scheduled. I've created a damn monster.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what I'm talking about, I don't think.
No.
First of all, Lou and I created Chess Hall. And I was trying to, Chess, if you're watching, I promise I was trying to unban you a few minutes ago. But I couldn't find it on my phone, so you'll have to wait till Sunday. Celine Driver. Where'd that comment goes? It's obvious, Mrs. Cook. They have to keep me down because they know I can take over their little shows because I'm the boss.
Is that what he said?
He said I'm the boss.
I
give him a slogan to use on his channel. And what's Celine Driver.
Okay.
And what's he do? He comes over here on my little show and says he's the
Your
boss.
rinky-dink channel.
My rinky-dink little, I swear. Anyway, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mark.
A whole bunch. And a lot, too. I said what I said. He said I said what I said.
Did I stutter? He's pulling a Stanley from Office.
Yeah.
Did I stutter? I love that show.
Yeah. You know, Celine Driver, he's an abrasive.
Which one's which?
What?
There's a Celine Driver.
Celine's Glitter Gator.
Tell me about that. I see it around.
Let me see if I can remember the story here. Apparently, Glitter Gator had some issue with Celine.
Okay.
And in order to take a dig at Celine, Glittergator came up with the name Celine's Glittergator. And it used to say Love Something Else, but I honestly can't remember. And he changed it to Celine's Glittergator Loves BVD. And Glittergator's little thing, our little personal thing, is he used to always come into my stream and say, "Fuck you, BVD." And it'd make people mad. They thought he was being serious. So I made a stinger back.
I've
for
said
him.
that a bunch to you,
Yeah,
haven't
I know, right? So anyway, that's what I remember of the story. And then one night on Sunday when Carter was in here, Carter said something to him or something, and he added "and Carter" to it. So that's the jacked up story of that. I got to Glittergator. I know I at least got a little bit of that right. Sorry for butchering your story there, buddy.
I'm thinking this might be the best show you've ever had on BVD, besides the one with your son.
I was going to say no. That's the best show on the history of YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. It made
in
me
my
cry.
opinion.
Made me cry.
Yeah. I thought he might be in here tonight. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. That doesn't mean he's not in here. He doesn't always comment. He's a Ducks fan. Do you know there was ducks out here in the road last week when me and Tony came back? I almost ran over them. Not on purpose. They came shooting.
Is there any chance of changing that?
No. And we talk every day, and every day I find out something new about him that appears to be a lot like myself. One of those things.
He looks just like you.
Yeah, it's a poor guy. He looks a lot better than me, though.
Yeah. He's got all his teeth.
Me, yeah, he does. His beard's better. He's growing a mullet. Now, there's one area he'll never have. Kevin, if you're watching, your mullet will never be as good as mine. You can try, all right? And I want you to try. But I had the mullet of all mullets, brother. That was a
I see
epic
some pictures
mullet.
of it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Had curls and everything, man.
Oh, it would have made Billy Ray Cyrus and Travis Tritt drool.
Oh, man. Billy Ray. Whew. He'd have been jealous. He'd have been jelly for sure.
Do you think I'm your best co-host ever? Be honest.
What's in it for me?
No, I want you to be honest. Be honest.
You're actually my first co-host.
Carter?
No, I take that. No, I mean side by side.
Oh, yeah. Well, that don't matter.
I don't know that Carter and I have ever. Carter, you better be watching. He hasn't commented.
No, he better be catching up on my website. What he needs to be doing.
Okay, good answer. And he better not be streaming tonight, but he probably
I'll
will.
wear his ass out.
Like
I'd hit him so hard
he'd
starve to death before he quit rolling.
Nah, Carter's like me and Chess. He ain't starving.
That's
Ain't
sure.
nothing you're doing that's gonna starve us. Well, yeah, you're my best co-host.
All right, thank you.
No question about it. Old school hockey player mullets. I don't know about all that, but mullets are coming back, Catfish.
Are they?
Yeah, why don't you grow one?
I think I seen one the other day. Like he was driving a nice car, and I'm like, dang, what's he doing with a mullet? Only know they're 30 years out of style.
I don't know what the issue is with mullets. I think they're beautiful. My buddy Greg Metcalf checking in with a $5 super chat.
How you doing, Greg?
Thank you, Greg. He says, "Go Vols." Did I ever tell you the story about him?
You told me a bunch of stories about him.
I have.
3 of them you said don't ever tell him you told me. But go ahead.
You're probably actually not joking. I was working at Gino's Pizza. Greg will have to help me with some of the specifics.
Over in Gatlinburg? Or
in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge?
Yes, 97 I think it was. It had to be 97. So I was needing some more drivers, and Greg walked in applying for a job as a driver. Greg helped me out here. He was wearing some kind of shirt that day about Florida or something, and didn't even have to interview him. I just said, "You're hired," without knowing a shitting thing about it. I didn't even know his name. Help me out with that, Greg.
But he had a Gator shirt on?
No, it was a Tennessee shirt.
Oh, okay.
And something about hating the Gators or guys. My memory is really whack. So Greg, help me out here. But anyway, I hired him. Turned out to be not only a great pizza driver, but a great dude. And 23 years later, he's still one of my best buddies in the world. I always butcher that story when I tell it, but the moral of the story is he came in looking for a job, had on some Tennessee shit, and got hired without saying a word. And it worked out.
So you're saying that's like a Tennessee fan is a resume builder?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
And in some cases, a resume wrapper-upper.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Gator hater shirt. Okay.
Gator hater shirt. All right.
Yeah.
We need a caller, damn it.
Wait a minute.
865-424-1342. The Volunteer Roadshow. I mean the BVD TV hotline.
Why am I seeing BW saying cool story, Hansel?
I don't know.
Explain yourself, BW, please. Yeah, we need callers. We're getting used to them callers. And we're only taking callers till 9:30. We have a very strict deadline.
26 more minutes.
Yeah, very strict deadline. The FCC has contacted me and said, BVD, you're getting too many callers wanting to call into your show when you don't have a call-in service. So we're going to have to shut you down at 9:30 tonight because we know the lines are going to blow up, get clogged, and it might just shut down phone calls across the country. So you can't be pissing off the FCC.
Mm-mm.
Can't do it.
And we're at Billy Ratliff's house.
Mm-hmm. What's
and
up,
we're
Slater?
using my computer, my sound system. And BVD's sounding good. You getting all kinds of bells and whistles.
Yeah, I like this
David's
setup.
in here, said, hey, BVD and Catfish. We got a caller. Uh-oh.
Brad Pitt says hello. One of the best names in there, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
You seen his avatar?
Uh-uh.
It's a picture of Brad Pitt, but it looks like a slice of bread. It's cool as shit. Who we got?
Something about FSU. Let's see what we got.
Oh, boy. How you doing? Are they on here?
What you got, 850 area code? That's a Florida area code. Panhandle.
I'm doing well.
He's doing well.
That sounded creepy.
Did. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey,
Hold on.
What's going on, fellas?
Not much, just hanging out on a Friday night talking to you.
I gotta mute this YouTube show.
Yeah, we need you to turn
I'm doing excellent, man. I'm a Seminole, and I'm just kind of wonder, like, what with Tennessee, like, I haven't heard about you guys in a while, so.
Yeah,
that's fixing to change.
We've been kind of sucking, hadn't we, Catfish? But
that's in the past tense.
That's right. That's fixing to suck for somebody else. You see what I'm saying there?
The suckage is going down in Ktown.
That's right.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, it did. You all knew what he meant. What else you got? You're a FSU fan and Tennessee sucks. So far, you're 0 for 2.
He hung up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess if you're going to call
Did
it.
he say Tennessee sucks?
No, he didn't say it like that.
Well, how did he say it?
He just kind of said it in a roundabout kind of way.
Well, then we're going to give him a...
Yeah, he's got to have a boo.
All right, we got an 843.
You know what this thing looks like? Remember the old Simon game?
No.
Had 4 different colors on it, and it would doot, and you had to copy it, and then doot,
Oh, yeah.
Who we got on the line
Hold
here?
on, we ain't got him on
Nobody.
yet.
Well, get your ass on here.
I got to hit the talk button. There you go. Now bring him on.
What's going on, Mr. Who You Are?
What's up, fellas? Pigskin Pete here.
Pete.
The pigskin of Peteness. What's going on, Lantern Man?
Hey, Pigskin, tell him about that mac
Hey.
and cheese lobster. What was it?
Yeah, that's
lobster
what you
mac
said.
and cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I want to hear
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, lobster mac and hey, listen, I'm gonna do like Ballard. Listen, Catfish came down to visit me, talk about some business stuff, and I tried to take him to a cheap restaurant. I told him I was a cheap date. He said he would buy me dinner, but that restaurant had a 45-minute wait. So we went around the corner, and I said, "Hey, you like steak?" He said, "Yeah, I love steak." I said, "All right, well, I got a place for you.
little did he know, it's one of the nicest steakhouses in the country. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, we
tell him how
we had a
much
great
the ribeye.
meal, man.
We
Yeah,
had
lobster,
the
lobster
ribeye.
mac and cheese. That's what it is.
Better than Regus.
The ribeye, it was a la carte. The ribeye was like $59 just for the
Damn.
ribeye. That wasn't including the
Have you
lobster
ever
mac
been-
and cheese.
Have you ever been to Ye Old Steakhouse in Knoxville?
Yeah.
No,
Better than that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah, Pete, it's called Ye Old Steakhouse,
Mhm.
and it's a legendary place
I don't
in
think
Knoxville.
it's open anymore, is it?
It was a couple years ago.
Okay, maybe it is.
I mean, it was a legendary place where the Upper Crust Society of Knoxville and visitors would go
The
after
upper
the
crust
Tennessee
was
games.
there in Charleston. Let me tell you.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know you're in a good place when
Oh, yeah.
70-year-old women are hot.
I wonder if it's better than the. You ever heard of the Angus Barn, Pete, in Raleigh?
never heard of it. No.
Never heard of it. That's the place where Peyton Manning left like a really high tip, and the guy that got it posted it on.
And he got fired.
Yeah, he got fired for posting it on, I guess, Twitter or Facebook or something like that. He got fired.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Peyton found out about it, felt bad, and hooked the guy up.
Yep.
Gave him a better
It
tip.
was like an $800 meal,
Mhm.
and he tipped him like $2,000 or $3,000.
Was it that much?
Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
And the guy was so excited because he was hurting, and he posted it like God answers prayer or something like that, and they
Mhm.
fired his ass.
Yeah, Angus
That was
Barn.
no good.
Yeah.
But it was a good time.
So a
Pete.
place
I
we went
enjoyed it.
called Hall's Chop House. You guys look it up. I think
Oh,
there's
man.
started in Charleston. Now there's one in the city I live in Somerville. There's one in Greenville, and maybe Charlotte. I think there's like 4 of them now. But yeah, that place is yeah, it's nice. Super expensive too. Catfish was looking at the menu, and you may have heard of Wagyu before, right? BVD. You know what that is?
Heard of what?
Yep, that's
Wag-
what I said.
Yeah, exactly. It's called Wagyu. It's a type of steak, like a Japanese
It's
type
like
of steak.
$90 an
Super-
ounce or something.
It's $40 an ounce. So if you get a 10-ounce steak, it's $400.
That's just absurd.
It is good though. I've had it.
You've had
my wife,
You've had $100
business,
an ounce.
they take us
steak.
out there once a year, and I ordered it before.
How many ounces?
I think I got like 6 ounces or something.
Jesus,
So it was like $250, $240.
That cow have all 4 legs, you reckon? That
I tell you what, I call it
Japanese
meat
cow?
butter. You don't even have to chew it. It just melts in your mouth.
I don't even know how much we spent that night because it was so good.
Who paid the tab? That ain't none of my damn bit. You're supposed to say that.
Oh,
ain't none of your
Catfish
damn
paid.
business.
I paid the tab.
I wouldn't have taken him there
Me
if I
and
was
Billy
paying.
tabbed.
I hear you, Pete.
I knew I was in for a world of hurt when when he said, "You want to go to this day?" Yeah, let's go there. And he goes, "Really? You want to go there?" I
Damn.
said, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
Hey, Catfish took me out to lunch one day too, Pete. Yeah. What'd we have?
Wendy's, I
At
think.
the IHOP.
Yeah,
Couldn't even get the some bitch to stop at Crystal's when we were on the damn road.
no, that was White House
Oh yeah.
or White Castle.
White Castle. Yeah, White Castle.
White House. Hey, to be fair, I did warn him that it was expensive before we
I
went
didn't
in
care.
there.
I was
I
hungry.
didn't take advantage of it.
Did they have prices on the menus?
Yeah.
Really?
They have what?
Prices on the menus. A lot of times places like that there won't be prices.
Well,
on the menu.
well, yeah, I mean, the seafood, they didn't have the prices. You know, it's all market
Probably because
price.
it fluctuates.
But we weren't there for seafood. We were there for steak. But
I'm
Great,
sure you
great
that place
guys.
is
food.
good.
It was
And
worth- I'd do it
I
again.
was easy on them too. Usually when I go out to a restaurant for dinner, hell, my bar tab's $40. I only had one beer, so I try to take.
I don't
it
even
easy
know
on 'em.
how much that beer costs, and I don't care. And the next time I'm going there, that's where we're going.
Slim Mosley says, I don't fuck with anyone that spent over $100 on one piece of meat. I feel you on that,
Yeah.
Slim, but I keep fucking with them boys here. Pete and Catfish are good people.
So
what's on
your,
your, yeah,
what's
what
on
else
your
is
mind?
on your
Well, this-
mind?
Man, nothing's on my mind. I was calling to help you out. I know what it's like to have not people calling in, you know, and I'm jealous of you guys because I've never had a co-host in studio before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I don't even know what that's like.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
I know
I bet it
one
is.
other time I've had a co-host, Indy Sean, when he
Oh,
came down
45.
to visit. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, but I had a shitty setup, and it was. I mean, we had fun. It was a lot of fun, but not. We didn't have toys like Catfish has got here. This is ridiculous, man. This is like
Pete's fixing to have some
Yeah.
toys.
I don't know. This is like a romper room for adults or something.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well,
Fun.
well, I appreciate you calling in, Pete, but it's not like, it's not like I was totally desolate here with callers. We had quite a few people call in tonight. I love Pete.
No, I know that. Hey, I
Pete's
can't
my
call
boy.
and talk to my buddies, man. What's
Well,
going on
sure
with
you
that?
can. Sure you
All
can.
right.
Anytime. Sports Live
Of course.
says Pete's an expensive date. Catfish, did you get lucky?
I got lucky to hang out with him. We
There
had a
you
good
go.
time.
Good answer. I'm going to meet all these guys one of these days. Pete and Lou.
Hey,
and-
Catfish, did you sit in his car?
Whose car?
Didn't you say you hung out with Sports Live in the ATL, or did I hear that wrong?
No, I long time ago I hung out with Sports Live in the ATL. I said no. One of these days I'm going to hang out with you guys, Pete, Lou.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, that reminds me. Before I get off, yeah, I'm planning on. We'll reveal this later, but I'm definitely planning on coming up to Tennessee for a weekend or something. Before the Slob Olympics. Slob Olympics isn't until March, right? So
Right.
yeah, I'm definitely planning on making a trip or two up there. So.
Hey, holler at me.
Hey, then you'll be able to see what a sea of orange looks like that's not hard on your eyes.
And
I'll have my sunglasses on, so it won't matter.
There you go. Pete, you're always welcome in Northeast
He's
Tennessee.
good people.
Yep.
Give him a clap. Give him a clap. Thanks, Pete. Now give him a bigger clap
All right, guys.
than this.
See you,
Give
Pete.
him a big clap. Big ass clap. No, keep along with that. He's part of us or me.
I just want to punch the damn button.
All right, let's go to the 706.
What's going on, 706?
What's up? What's up, fellas? How the hell are y'all?
Good. How the hell are you?
I'm pretty good, baby D. Chess, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Chess, I tried to unblock you, but I'm on my phone here, and I couldn't find the thing I
don't
need
worry
to find.
about it. It's fine.
I'll have
Catfish, how you doing, man? I haven't
Doing
really
pretty
talked
good.
before. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Pretty good. I'm trying to get set up for my little rinky-dink live stream show I'm going to do at 10.
Go ahead and promote your show, Chess.
No, he can't be.
You sure? Is it okay?
You get pissed when Luke used to promote Volunteer Roadshow.
Yeah,
we
but
can't be letting
Luke
Chess.
was a little asshole.
He was a little, yeah. I like Luke.
I like Luke.
Oh.
He just went about it wrong.
Oh, I won't
Chess,
promote it if you
Chess,
don't want me to
Chess,
promote it.
Chess being sneaky.
How's he been?
Well, I
sneaky?
just called in to blah, blah, blah.
So that's
my
the
little-
only
my little-
reason he
my little
called is to
10
promote
o'clock,
his shirt?
Yeah, probably so. So go ahead and promote your show, Chess. First time he's been
All
able to
right,
call
well,
in here
I
in
gotta-
2 weeks.
I got a show at 10 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, called The Unprofessional Sports Show with my co-host, Ballard Sports Media. We got two guests tonight. It's going to be Mr. Neo and Mr. Celine Driver.
Well, then in that case, tonight it's not you and Ballard's show. It's Celine's show because he's the boss.
Oh, yeah,
Just
Celine's
know that-
always the boss.
Just know
So, hey,
that
man, I just
going
wanted
in.
to call and say y'all having a good show, and just want to talk to my good buddy BVD. Nice to meet you, Catfish.
You too, buddy.
Appreciate you, Chess.
All right. Y'all have a good day, buddy.
You
See
too. You know, Pigskin Pete didn't promote his show. He's got a show coming up too at 10 o'clock. So it's going to be a full Friday night. We had Bobby and Billy on earlier. We got me on now. Then we got Pete at 10 o'clock. And so also, if you, if something happens and Pete's system crashes and you can't hear him and you still want to stay on the internet because there's nothing else left to do, go over and check out the Unprofessional Sports Show with my buddies Chess and Ballard. You can listen when you go over there.
Look what Jeff Webster just said.
Since getting drunk.
That's what I say. That might be a violation of his contract with Volunteer Roadshow and BCM Productions.
I talked to my son Carter earlier today.
Was he drunk?
No. I don't know Carter to be the drinking type. Sports Live in the ATL also has a show tonight. Is this lit? Was this one of your lit? By the way, Sports Live, how are you? I know you had a big quiz, so to speak, today at 3:30. Did they tell you anything, or do you still have to wait on that? Rocky Top Rowdy. I like that name. Thoughts on landing Kennedy Chandler? Do you think we can land? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Banchero. We're in on for 2 other 5-star recruits in basketball. I think we got a chance to get both of them, Rocky Top. I don't see why not. Damn, what a team that would be next year. It'd be loaded. That'd be like Kentucky. Bunch of one-and-dones.
What did Uncle Lou say? He said something.
Yeah, Uncle Lou's always got something to say, don't
He said, am I in the right place? This appears to be a quote-unquote show.
Yeah, see, he likes to call when I go live, he likes to call it a stream. Because I always say, is this a stream or is this a show? So he says it's a stream. I call it a stream show or a show stream. But he says apparently this appears to be more of a show. I think it's because of all the... all that shit.
Yeah, all that shit.
Bet you've never done that before, have you?
No, I hadn't.
I bet that hurt the ears.
Probably.
Yeah, Jabari Smith and Charles Bidiak Bakadikalako Ricky Wiki Pecaro. Billy Ratliff Dunn put Catfish and BBD in the bonus room over the garage.
I got my own room at the Billy Ratliff.
Bobby's got his own damn room here.
I live here.
This ain't Billy's house. This is Billy and Bobby's house.
Billy and Catfish.
Actually, truth be known, I'm not going to say her name. Is it,
Crystal.
Crystal. This is Crystal's house.
Yeah.
Period.
And we ain't talking about Crystal Burger neither.
Yeah, we're not talking about crystal meth, so get that out of your damn head. You people, I swear. Billy Cole, by the way, earlier when you were dissing me, I meant to tell you your package is in the van. I forgot that the post office in Greenville closes at like 4 o'clock, so I'll find a post office around here tomorrow and get that out to you. By the way, Lou, did the electrician get done today? He said this guy was digging an 80-foot trench with a shovel.
Holy shit.
That. F that.
Yeah. That's too much like work.
Well, I mean...
that is work.
Yeah. 80 foot. I wouldn't want to dig a 8-foot trench with a shovel.
I wouldn't even want to pick a shovel up.
I actually did that yesterday. I picked the shovel up. Yeah, when I was...
Did you throw your back out?
No. No, it's a little bitty shovel. It was big enough for me to move some stones around, and I ended up doing that.
You did that? Mm-hmm. No, you didn't.
Yeah. Absolutely did.
Show everybody right here. You can't see it.
Yeah, there you can. You can see it. Checkerboarded the old hillbilly patio, so to speak. Did that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to close the call board down if ain't nobody on there so Pete can get on.
Yeah, Pete, do your thing, buddy. You got 40 minutes. That ought to be enough time.
You sure you want to shut her down?
Yeah, shut her down. If he's not choking down any more of that $100 an ounce steak. I got some $6 a bowl macaroni and cheese.
That didn't sound good either.
What'd I say?
Choking down some steak.
$100 an ounce
some
steak.
tube steak.
Now, you said that now. Damn it. I'm getting on the people for their minds in the gutter, and you over here talking about tube steak.
Well, you was always talking about that's what she said.
Yeah, I still do.
Every opportunity. Have you ever watched The Office? He always had that. That's what she said, and they were always the comedic timing on that.
Well, they get to write that shit.
I know, but you still got to deliver.
Write nothing.
Yeah, but you still got to deliver the goods on
That's
comedy.
True. That is true.
I'm logged out, Pete. You can log in.
In case anybody that watches the morning show is wondering, me and Lou have conversed today via text, and we have worked out our punishments for next week. Don't tell him anything, Lou. I didn't say anything. Just suffice to say that the punishments will be enjoyable for you guys. Whichever one you pick. We're going to do 2 each and let you guys pick which one you want administered. So it should be a lot of fun. I hate it for Uncle Lou, though.
He said he brought his 16-year-old nephew to dig the trench. Took him 7 hours. My buddy lives down in Florida. He took a picture. You could see his legs propped up, and then off in the distance, you seen his son mowing, and he texted me, "It's almost too hot to watch my son mow."
Shit. So, wait a minute, Lou. Okay, so he's brought his 16-year-old nephew to dig the trench. It took the kid 7 hours to dig the damn trench?
Damn.
Or the whole job took 7 hours? I'm hoping that's what you meant. Because if it took a kid, 16 years old, 7 hours to dig an 80-foot trench, there must have been roots and rocks and dead body parts. And I don't know, though, man. 80 feet, that's a long damn trench. Longer than this house, wouldn't you say?
That's almost 30 yards.
Well, it was smart of
That's
him to bring a
almost the
teenager.
number of yards Georgia's going to gain on Tennessee this year.
That could be true. We're going to just rattle it off. We're going to rattle off the points on that shabby defense they got. Georgia ain't got no defense. The guy worked inside running wire. Kid dug trench 7 hours. Damn, 7 hours to dig the trench. How long would it have taken Lou to dig that trench? Because I look, Lou's a little bitty feller, isn't he?
No, he's fairly decent size. I don't know. I didn't.
Well, I mean, on camera he looks.
No, he
you know.
ain't. No, he's.
Well, I'm not
average.
saying he's Olive Oil's brother.
No.
Or nothing, but he don't look like the type of dude that's toting 10,000 pounds of rock from the front of the house.
Because he's smarter. He's too smart for that.
Well, he did it or lied to
that's
everybody.
true. No, he did it. It was done in his driveway. I think he said he wheelbarrowed it.
Yeah, he did. Showed pictures. That was impressive. Did it in 2 days also. So, yeah.
It took him 15 minutes, went to the bank, took a withdrawal out. That's a good one, Lou.
There you go. So they put in a little bit more work on it than you, but it cost you a little more. I see where you're going there. I'd put some bitch in heat and let them dogs scratch it out. Okay?
Hey, I don't mean to leave you, but I'm hungry. You know how to end this stream? Hit that stop streaming button.
Mm-hmm.
I may come back up in a minute, but I'm going to go get something to eat.
Okay.
Do you feel abandoned?
No.
You don't?
Just that way you can come back and let me know what's down there to eat.
Yeah, well, I don't know that I'll tell you.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. You'll probably eat it all. Yeah. All right. So appreciate you, Bobby, hooking me up with all this fancy stuff here tonight. Does that mean I get the fancy chair? I don't know. Let me take over the fancy chair. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do the show tonight in this fancy little setup. Yeah, it's not as fancy as you think. It's a fold-out table with some computers on, with a computer on it. But it is a lot better than what I got. I'll tell you that. This board here, nice stuff. I like that. I'm going to have me one of these someday. Just for the flush button alone. The only thing I don't like is the camera's way up there. I like my camera right here in front of me where I can look at you like that and look at you eye to eye, man to man, eye to eye. I am going to cut the stream a little bit short tonight because I am at Billy's house and don't want to be rude sitting up here streaming while they're down there eating. You know what I'm saying? You went down there for nothing? I got some macaroni and cheese over there in the bag if you want it. Well, we'll both go get something. All right, because I was just saying I'm going to end the stream a little bit early. You want to sit back down now? No, I mean, you ain't eating, so you might as well. 10, 15 minutes. Oh, I don't know which chair I like better. This one's kind of comfy, too. Actually, I like
You'll
my
bust
green
your
chair.
ass in this one because it's got a little thing right here that if you lean forward, it releases it. And then when you go to lean back because you think it's still there.
Oh, it's one of them where you'll fall backwards if you're
Yeah.
careful. I hear you. I know one damn thing. The other night when I stayed here and slept on that couch, that's best
comfortable.
That's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
I'd slept in a long time.
Mhm.
Got the air conditioning vent right over top of me and a
Mhm.
ceiling fan, so You know, I was freezing to death. I don't know what that blanket is. That looks like a damn parka blanket or something.
I don't know.
Man, I didn't want to get up. I'm not a morning person at all.
You're not an evening person. You're not an afternoon person. You're not a late night person. Yeah, you are a late night person.
Yeah, I'm usually a night owl, but I've been changing that lately. Of course, Carter's wrecking it with these damn midnight streams he's been doing. What do you think about that, boss?
Midnight.
We started one. He started one last night at midnight.
Really?
And I was on there till almost 2:00, and I don't know. He told me today all the good stuff happened after I left, which that's the way it is. You know, the good shit always happens after you leave.
That means it probably didn't happen.
Well, I mean, I don't know why he'd lie. I can go back and watch and see if he's lying or not. That wouldn't make any sense. That'd be some kind of shit Chess Hall would do.
Multi catfish one time. What's up, buddy? I was talking about you earlier. I was telling everybody how disappointed I was in Bad Dog. One of the best trash talkers in the history of the TTC. Got him on with you, and then he went limp on me. He was saying all these nice things about you in Alabama and didn't even hardly trash talk. We had to push him into it, and he didn't even do it.
BW, I got some macaroni and cheese over there in the bag. Quote, BBD 2020. Making fun of me having mac and cheese in my bag.
Well,
Neo's letting us know he's going to be a guest tonight on the Unprofessional Show. Has Uncle Lou heard anything from Hurricane Zoe recently? I've seen Zoe put some streams up, Rocky Top. I don't know how much Lou's been paying attention to it. Our boy Camel's been at it again. I know you don't get into that shit, the drama and everything.
I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, you are a busy man. Busy and important. What's up, LSU Scooter? Good to see you in here. Yeah, old Camel's at it again, saying
LSU Scooter, how you doing, buddy?
Saying we ain't got no community over here, and what's Lou gonna do? What's he gonna make videos about now that there's no college football?
He'll find something because he's a genius.
He'll find something.
One of the most creative.
Just you never mind, Camel, what's going on over here in the college world, because you ain't supposed to be watching us. I don't watch them anyway, but he can quote every character Lou's got.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he probably knows what size. Well, never mind. Thank you, Cranges. Carter streams are the reason we're all going to be fired from our jobs. He does do some late night ones. Cranges, me and you got to get together. Chess is back. I haven't officially unbanned him yet because I'm a tech tard and couldn't find the unban room. But we got to get together on that. Because I was kind of liking this chess-free shit. Nah, I love you, Chess. We had a good time this morning. Billy Cole, have you figured anything out to do if we don't have college football?
Oh, he'll figure it out. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Can I tout the VRS Volunteer Roadshow on here?
Well, of course.
Here's what we're gonna do with or without college football, and that will determine what day we're doing it. Without college football, on Saturday at the Tap House, we've got about 7 or 8 VFLs going to be there. We're going to play College Football 14. We're going to live stream it. We're going to have announcers. I might even be one of the announcers.
You ain't going to play, though, are you?
I don't want to take my own prize, my own first place trophy.
Well,
that'd be kind of cheap.
I mean, you ain't winning.
Oh,
that's
hell, I would.
That's why I'm asking. That'd be an easy win for somebody else.
No.
I mean, you could probably beat me.
Oh, I know I could. But anyway, you can come out. There'll be a tournament. We're trying to raise money for Sam Strong.
What's up, Sam?
Sam. And possibly Legends Youth Camp. Not sure if they're going to be involved. And we're going to stream it. We're going to have 3 100, I think they're 110-inch screens at the Tap. They're humongous.
They're bigger than Alabama's big screens.
Yeah.
I'm only partially joking.
Yeah, they're huge, and you're going to be able to play a VFL, and we're going to have real trophies. We're going to have a season of this College Football 14. And Lou was telling me we can still do it online, and if we can do it online, Leonard Little says he's in.
Sweet. He's liable to.
But I was told you can't do it online.
Ever heard of the Roast Grill hot dog place in? I have not, Jerry. I know Snoopy's hot dogs over there. Good stuff. Not as good as Pal's, but good. I don't know if you. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to do it on the internet?
Because it's on PlayStation 3. It's the only way you can play it, and there's already PlayStation 4. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Right. Well, I mean,
I don't
I've
know
seen-
sheep shit from wild honey when it comes to video games.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't even know what that means. I've seen Lou do live video
But
games
playing
before.
over the internet, like another opponent that isn't there with you.
They do it all the time.
Well, Lou says I can. If Lou says I can, I know we can.
Right.
But anyway,
I don't know.
and on Monday night on Half Price Wing Night at Tap House, we're going to be playing Madden NFL.
Does that mean you only get half a wing?
No, you get half. You get a whole wing with half the price.
Okay. Just making sure, because they're not very big to start with.
Yeah, but these are good wings though.
They are, except for that one wing I had there. The plain thing.
I don't know. They
It
got
had-
a bunch
it
of
had
their
nothing-
pizzas are
it had
out of
n-
this
oh, no,
world.
the pizzas are the shit.
Oh yeah.
It had nothing on it. It was like just a grilled chicken.
Oh,
wing.
just probably
Yeah.
a plain one. I don't know, but
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
I didn't care for that.
So y'all be looking out on the Volunteer Roadster for that. Coming up real soon. And this coming not tomorrow, but the next Saturday we're having our kickoff of the cornhole tournament. We're gonna have some VFLs there at least, and one of them. See, I'm not gonna mention any names because sometimes they fall through. A lot of times they fall through. But there's a big name.
Yeah, you're
gonna
better
be
off
there.
just saying we're gonna have some
VFL. We know we're gonna have one show enough legend there with Billy. That's enough.
That's a good start, anyway. Wonder if Clint Sterner's gonna be there. If we could get Clint Sterner,
Oh my God, I've talked to Clint Sterner,
I'm sure you have.
and he told me he was going to come on the show and love to do it. I couched it like this. I said, Billy and I want to talk about what a great human being and a player Brandon Burlsworth was.
Oh yeah, you've seen the movie Greater, haven't
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he would love to do it, and now he's gone crickets on me.
Damn, crickets. That one?
Yeah, that's it.
I'd have been pretty good at that Simon Says shit, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Remembering what's what. Cranjus, thank you, Super Chat, says, set a price per stream to keep chests off. Well, I was thinking in my head, about that. I'll have to do some ciphering. Because I do 4 of them a week. So that'd be how many in a month?
What?
Streams. If you do 4 a week, that's what, about 16, 18?
16 plus 1.2,
Yeah.
17.2, something like that.
Yeah, we can get rid of the 0.2. Oh, Cranjus, he gets under Chess's skin big time. It's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. You ought to hear that dude play guitar.
Is that the
Holy
one that you
shit.
said was shredding it?
Oh, man. Yeah. Good stuff for sure. Yeah. Well, Cranjus, get together. We'll get together Sunday night and have some more fun with Chess for sure. He's an Auburn fan, by the way.
Who, Chess?
No.
Granges?
Granges. So he's got an ass whooping coming this fall.
Yep.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Of course, they, when that game rolls around, they're the ones with the score to settle, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't like those kind of games.
Yeah, and it'll be down there too, I believe. I think.
What does Law Tide call it? It's like the Hogwarts School of Medicine or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got that. Of course,
Means they were lucky.
I'm stupid.
That means they got a voodoo doll. Remember the
I thought that
kickoff?
was the LSU's the ones with the damn voodoo dolls.
Yeah, but Auburn's been lucky.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, that
kick
I can't
six.
say. Yeah, I can't say that luck. That Joker didn't have no clear shot to the end zone.
He was getting it down that sideline, though, wasn't he?
Yep.
Something
Davis. What
knew
was his
he was
name?
going to step out of bounds.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
And
Nick, for some reason, but I don't think that's right.
I don't know.
Well, we're getting close to me shutting it down here tonight, so I want to go over here and look and see what this says. One of the biggest stories of the offseason for the Tennessee Vols. Where the hell? Make me go all the way down here and finish reading this shit. I don't like where it's starting anyway. One of the biggest stories, quit moving, for the Tennessee Vols before COVID-19 took the spotlight was Cade May's decision to transfer from UGA to UT. Famously was a former ball commit, blah, blah, blah. We know all that shit.
Can you say shit on the BVD TV?
I can.
Okay.
I can say turd. The transfer was surprising but not a total shock. After all, May's younger brother, Cooper, signed with the Vols in December 2019, and there had been some rumblings that a transfer might be afoot. I added afoot. They didn't say that. They're not smart enough to come up with that word. Now, 7 months after Mays transferred to UT, there's a question of whether or not the talented lineman will ever play a down for Tennessee Catfish. There are 2 reasons for this question. One, the NCAA has yet to rule whether or not he will be eligible for 2020. The expectation is that he will be eligible. Tom Mars, May's former attorney, has repeatedly said the former lineman should be ruled eligible. But this is the NCAA we're talking about. They don't always do what makes great sense. The other reason that Mays may never play it down is because the 2020 season is in jeopardy. Well, we know that. The SEC is planning to play, but there's no guarantee, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure the immediate reaction, both of those reasons, is so what? We'll see him in 2021. Well, maybe, but maybe not. Mays is already on the NFL draft radar. I'm not reading all that. You get the picture. So it does make sense. He may never play it down here.
Wouldn't that suck?
Yeah. We got some pretty good ones, though, if he don't play. 5 stars all the way across the board there. Not that 3-star shit Butch kept bringing in here. Anyway, I'm going to shut her down early tonight. Big, important business meeting for somebody somewhere, I'm sure. So thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. Thank you, Bobby C. Catfish.
Thanks for tuning in.
For tuning in with us tonight and hanging out, and being a co-host.
We got to get us something to eat.
Yeah, we do. Thanks for letting me play with your toys. It was fun.
It was fun.
I got to get me one of these headsets. I like it.
They're expensive, though.
It's okay. I got a change jar.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. Thanks to the guy. Let me check PayPal one more time just in case. I always forget to do that, and then I'll check it later on and find out that 2 or 3 people have helped me out, and then I feel like a turd for not saying thank you for donating.
Yep, Jesse, fat boys got to eat, and I'm a fat boy.
I wouldn't classify you as a fat boy.
I'm a fat boy.
You put a few pounds on, but you ain't a fat boy.
Yeah, I'm fat.
All right, you're fat. You ain't as fat as me. I don't know. You might be. How much you weigh?
265.
Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. What the fuck is that?
That Full Metal Jacket, I
Yeah.
love that movie. Yeah. You know, they couldn't play that movie today. It'd get shut down.
Oh, everybody
with the PC
offended,
culture.
yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
Thank you, Jesse J, for the, or no, actually, thank you, Ethan. He's the one that ordered Daddy to ante up. So thank you, Jesse J. Thank you to all you guys on the Super Chats. You guys freaking awesome. I love you. All that stuff. We've all, it's a shame we don't have a college football community. It really is. I hate that. It concerns me. I wish, all right, I wish I could get on the YouTube 4 nights a week like some other people and talk to 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
My crew, my cult, my clique. But
Your sycophants.
I'll just sit here with my little pitiful college community and continue to love on them while they continue to love on me. You guys have a great night. I'm going to click the button now, and we'll see you Sunday night.
Well, let's really love on them and hit the yellow button right there.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, we got to go out and let them.